cast by the back, the flaps. 17 of them start, already 2 of them are out down there on the pit bend exits. A tangle right at the start of the race before they even cross the start line, and Dave Fox has gone, he's in trouble. There, 464, the first casualty of the race is gained. Back into the home straight, 58 John Davis from number 2 Willie Harrison. They've got 2 laps to run. And it's anyone's race, and problems on the home straight there. Fire is out. 259 car in trouble down on the track shop turn where he stalled centre track. The lead cars go down to that turn on the first lap, and as could have been predicted, the 259 car gets a shot which pushes him out to the fence. Chris Lloyd's turned him around, Tony Sterling's on the infield. From Lando and Davis, and Lando is forced to hold on behind Davis. He can't continue his charge behind Miller, and Miller's played up there by Darren Kinson's run up. And in the lap or so, he's still remaining. Lando's trying to put pressure on Dave Miller, but the big man doesn't get the pressure that easily. He's there to second in 235. And Ronnie close behind him in first race 141 Dave Scott. There's not 2 pairs there on the track top third, also Dave Squire, number 11. They're collecting more cars, and the leader gets airborne and turns around and gets covered by the rest. They're now moving with the rest as they try to negotiate the first turn, and problems at the end of the back straight. The whites have all gone together, 4 of them in a lead. So Robbie Craig is taking the lead in number 64. Mark Jones down in second now in 302. Chris Lloyd, your third is 484. Danny Clark on into that then. Danny Clark goes for 3 lock on the second place, and look at that bumper going in there as Horton puts 2 cars in deep. That is Danny Clark, put away by Nigel Horton as he chases hard up mate. 58, John Davis, 144, Pete Hamer. But Finnegan's gone out on the track shop there, number 55. 92, George Braithwaite, the lead, John Davis in second. Now being put under the same pressure now by the 304. And the Honda goes in hard from there. Ricky Johnson tries to put them both hands together down on the fifth turn. But Gordon coming out of the field trying to cover this down the 180. Double win. They've into the back side. Braithwaite's gone and now hits the London down the home straight. There's now stock car driving by the big man. He takes the checker. Turn a lot of problems on the home straight. Number 7, Phil Bisnell. Then Horton and his next to 190, and then Mike goes to 199. Pete Ashford 107, and Frankie Wayman 212. Level 1, Low Horton and fourth in 190. 393, Paul Abraham, Lisa Molloy. Down in the track shop third. Back has been watered, it's a little on the green side. Problems all over the track shop turn. Ray Bird, 6-4 goal, 3-4 from, but Stuart Smith spun it out, car number 1. He's spun at the start of the home straight. And it looks as though he might have a fire under this back car. He's now lost Bill Cranford on the back straight, 3-4-3, and the leader's in trouble there, he almost went. Got away with it, collided with the car, it was a long way down. And more problems now on the fifth turn. We've got Danny Clark down there with the back bumper of the lead car. And there's the back bumper flying it down on the fifth turn. But Lando is forced to hold on behind Davis. He can't continue his charge behind Miller. Miller's slowed up there by Danny Kingston's on right. Remaining, Lando's trying to put pressure on Dave Miller, but the big man doesn't get the pressure that easy. Number 31, Peter Allen, has turned his car out on the fifth turn. One problem wins. So with 3 laps to run this time round, 369, Andrew Ford goes through, climbing all over the tyres. Paul Licorice goes past him on the inside and also climbs over tyres. Coming down the home straight, and Andrew Ford trying to turn Milkovich round. He's done it beautifully. Milkovich climbs the tyres. And Wharton's gone through, but they've tangled together over there on the back straight. Wharton and Bates tangled together, and Bates has taken Wharton round, and Bates is over. And Richard Ainsworth follows the Steve Bates car. The wave yellows go out. lead. Neil Camp's relegated to second. Tim Percy in third place. Third finish in fourth. And the top four to go is anyone's race. Well, they've got to go through down that back straight. Davis goes to the fence and Percy goes in as well. Neil Camp gets the fast fire and Wilkins Johnny again. All from nowhere he comes through to take the lead. Goodalow third in 2:19. Steve Davis in fourth in 3:37. Then Richard Ainsworth in 3:54. Lee Harrison in trouble again down on the home straight to end lap one. It's Phil Wilson in the lead in 4:11, but the rest of them are having problems down on the pit turn. Dennis Rutherford's gone 2:72. Turned around, Hamer 1:44. Turned around on the home straight as well. Wheels 2:01. Up on the pit turn, car 1:75. Percy in all sorts of trouble and losing ground. Problems on Execo. Robbers up ends on the home trail. Problems over on the track shop turn. Dennis Rutherford 2:72 on the fence in front of the track. Changes of the lead position down on the pit turn. Here's courtesy of Dennis Rutherford, but Ferris has regained the lead in the 225 class. It is back in the same place that we lost Andy Nichols last time round. That was Peter Foley. And Ainsworth is the lead. 4:71, Bobby Burns, and number 1 is Stuart Smith. The top two is in three. Battle's going on down the line behind them. Burns leans on Smith, Smith leans on Burns, and Burns is driven into the park car by Stuart Smith. You don't get to be number 1 without learning how to drive people into park cars. He's tapping. Get Skinner up in the top 7 in 2:28. But Stuart Smith building himself a lead now into the second half. Ryan Evans third, finishing in 6th place in 55. Get Skinner in 7th for Rob Fulton. And that's the top 8. Some problems down on the pitch, down the lead is gone. Thank you, Wayman, up on the track shop turn right now. And that's it, Mr. Stardo, we can have the reds. And it looks well, Chris Skinner's the first to turn around. We've got one over on inside on the home straight. 20 racing laps over. And it looks well, Chris Skinner's the first to turn around. We've got Steve Bowes goes to the fence in 2:25. No doubt the first of many such fence jobs in 84. Bobby Burns is back number 7. He's facing the fence. And that looked like Paul Bainbridge who's spun out. And somebody gets airborne over the back wheel of Dan Miller's car, which is coming through from his car, in fact, number 55. Turned around by someone who doesn't appear on the top end of the charts. He's motoring again now, Nigel Hardy, but he's lost a bit of ground. Peter Lowe causing all sorts of problem on the home straight. John Wright gets a flash fire underneath. Alan Liddell is quite a bother with some tail enders there, allowing Andy Shaw to go through, but Andy Shaw is in trouble there with Robbie Craig. He gets all over Robbie Craig. Gary Kent, in fact, under the 2-2-3 minute with Steve Sharp. Dave Tapping in trouble, collides with Stu Gray. They both bounce the fence on the home straight. Is Walton close enough to use the front
John's on the back straight with cars all over each other there at the moment, and he's tangled out. And that gives it to Bert Finnegan as he shoots through, followed by John Kaiser on Bert Finnegan in third place in 55. And Nigel Wharton's gone on the home straight in a tangle with Phil Bittner.
That Barber the leader in 4.22. From Andrew Stone in 4.88 and spins Barber around on the home straight. Jonathan gets a lot of clear track in front of him now. Suddenly it appears down the back straight. Goes to lead. Bill Proudfoot, the lone white top is the race leader. Car 3.43.
They come and still they back on. Still those bumpers are connecting and Mackenzie's about to go. Keith Jones is turning around and Mackenzie's going all wrong. And that's Green Cloud. Those three of them move away. Nigel Wharton is now fifth with Chris Alwell, sixth and Dave Harris with seven. John Cleveland's up as they come through. Very well red, of course, so on that round. He started on one lap, and we've got Joe Jackson's coming out on the pit lane exit. And the lead car going towards Mick Stocko in 4.19. John Pierce under pressure, just behind him in 12.1. So he's got Gary second through, Melnick. 2.1, Rob Pierce, the leader, coming off that pit stop. Fellows clubbing the fence post really hard down there. He's taken out Nigel Wharton. And Paul Fellow really did a straight on down into that fence post. We've got a fire under one of the cars on the home straight. Winston and Hanson's in trouble. He's got turned around. He's gone. Harrison's gone and Harrison almost turned around there. Derby Championship is in. Gone and that puts Newton in the lead in 3:06. Next time, Wyman's leading Clark. Clark left into a park car, Wyman takes the lead. Take first. And Dave Burst can still just outside the placings in 2:60. The last lap board goes out for Frankie Wyman as Bittman. Ollie Bittman's still in fifth, and it looks as though Bittman might qualify. There's a tangle down on the pit bend exit. It involves Mel Mitchell. Alan Long, both Smith in trouble there. Gets it right. And that was the halfway stage, so into the second half. Michael Warren trying to find some grip on the inside line. I think Newton, far more experience than Nigel Warren. He's out that time. Warren pushes Newton into the pit turn. Newton leads on Hardy. A battle of youth against experience here. Newton still has the advantage in 3:06. Into the track shot turn he goes, but he's gone along there. Well, Warren gets the inner line, and Newton still comes back from nowhere. I think they go again. Once again, Newton turns that car so far around, he doesn't look as though it's coming back. And Warren goes through the lead. Very better for right down there. Pretty no doubt, as the top three come around the pits going into the home straight. It's well for one. Around in 169 and getting two down there by Richard Knight. Mark Lewis climbers a barrel on the inside. Andy Smith spins and covers another barrel in 391. 4-7. Rob Cowley's second in 73. In fact, he seems to be missing now. Mitch Deco is running second in 419. So next time round. And Andy Webb in trouble on the track shot end exit. He's glad onto the middle. And looks as though Mitch Deco's regained the lead in 419. Into the back straight, a turn along the home straight, and that might shoot him in off down at the halfway stage. On the track shot bend and into the back straight, and still no slip. Has the advantage over Frankie Wyman. Both the battle going on there, side by side, down that back straight. Down into the pit stand they go, neither giving an inch. Still side by side, but Wyman's got the inside line, and both sets have gone. And I don't know who has lost that wheel. And Mike Close has tangled out with Harry Smith. 199 and 100 has tangled on the track shot bend exit. Is the leading pit series. Wilson slows up and clobbers the Dave Taylor car. Lee Folding goes through, Stuart up in 5th place. And John Pearson, 286, moves off on the home straight. Peter Folding's gone, the leader's clipped it down on the pit end. Nigel Hardy, 317. Stuart Smith has gone second in number 1. Nick Noden third, Dave Miller 4. Rod Beers 5. Mike Close plays in the fence at the end of the home straight. Leah Richards rejoins the bump of the fly down there. Richards has been sent to the fence down on the track shot turn. We've lost the leader, and in fact the leading two on the track shot bend exit. And Mel Mitchell's gone ahead with Andy Short, 322 and 340. Second and Costello third. Those places changing on the first lap of the second half. And Burns in trouble up there on the pit bend exit, and Rob Allen's taking him out. His car coming back through on the home straight, and somebody gets it wrong now. That was Nick Stecco. And someone's turning around. I think it's John Howley's gone in 366. And another tangle there. Nigel Hardy, Frankie Wyman, and Bobby Burns and Young have hooked up. They've unhooked now. Young came close to the fence. He's caught the fence. He's back onto the track. He's got a buckled back wheel and a puncture, and Chris Lloyd's gone in with him in 284. Looks as though Lloyd's got a flat as well, so he'll be 7-7. Stuart Smith second in 139. And more problems on that track shot turn. Richard Prouty 162 has piled in. Miller trapped in the fence, and Smith trapped behind parked car in 433. Fourth is in The checkered flag for him. Burns being held up now by a lap down Rob Allen in a 293 car. Allen spins and Burns T-bones in and loses it all together on the head there in 471. Well, Fording follows him through to be fourth. Andy Webb is down his move on. One or two sorting outs going on down there. There's a big tangle developing on the pit stone. On the home straight, Derek Coleman's also involved. Mike Shirley has spun again. Moves wide over on the back straight to allow the lap down Derek Coleman to go past him. And now Murray Harrison in trouble down on that pit stone, but he's got away with it. And Finnegan can't get close enough to use that bumper going into the turn. It looks as though Beresford's going to hold on. They're back onto the home straight. Beresford is still there and he's going to do it, and there goes the flag. And Beresford wins the... Somebody's bouncing across the track there to top of the fence on the home straight. Richard Paddy 162. Queuing them up down on the track shot turn, and just behind him is the race leader Nigel Ward. And those four back markers have tangled out to the top two on the back straight. And there's somebody having a dive in and somebody else down on the pit stone. There's another tangle developing, and there could be the Wardens involved in that home straight, looking with the checkered flag. And there it is, and Harrison wins the final race of the 85 season. Second man over 36 Rod Fording. Third Dave Beresford. Now, but having dropped a couple of places. The lead man come together up on the pit bend. Making their way into the... Stuart Glenhill causing them a problem. They go side by side over the infield. Back onto still with Ray Williams in 26. Glendapp putting some pressure on him in 96. Williams spins out wide and comes to a halt in the fence. Lundy spins his car around and tries to rejoin the race. And down on the pit turn, Glendapp is the lead car, number 96. He's been shoved out wide by Chris Paxford, and on the back straight the lead changes hands as Paxford goes playing with the barrels. Nick Noden takes over in 306. From the back end of an Oden car on the back straight then. Russell Joblin's in the fence with Glendapp at the end of the back straight. That's Aidan Knight over him in 225. And he remains tangled up now with Nick Crocker in 430. Through onto the home straight with Finnegan second and now bidding for the lead. And Finnegan goes through the lead in 55. Paul Lowe down to second. Phil Wilson third and Rob Pierce four. Mick Rogers. Wilson and Paul Lowe tangled down on the pit turn out of second and third. They get meeting. That was the halfway stage, so into the second half we go. And Phil Haig picks Rob Pierce up and drives him down into the fence on the track shot turn. And the entertainers at it again. Pierce is driven out wide by a lap down Ray Wicks in 180, and Eels has gone. Cooper has taken him out on the home trail of Blues and Reds in the top 10. This leader Rob Pierce goes down to the pit turn for the last time. Ray Williams spins just in front of him on a Will Florence the leader in 91 with Nick Noden close in behind him in 306. Couple of Matt markers in amongst them there. Gary Maynard and Peter Fording. Interfering with their progress at the moment is Willie Harrison in number 2, and on the home straight they're battling and bunching, and Clark's under the fence in a shower of fast, and that was the halfway. And then having a battle there, Burns, Wayneman, Finnegan, Wharton, but they're not up amongst the leaders. Wolf Warnes has caught a barrel, the leader's in trouble on the track shot turn. Wolf Warnes with a barrel under the front end. Mick Noden going to have to work extremely hard to get amongst the platings. Some problems on the back straight there with some of them not getting away into the race. Frankie Wayman is one of them in trouble. First Dave Beresford in 267. Top turn in 306. John Landis down there in 23. Neil Bacorney, the man who started his all, was climbed out of his car now and climbed over the fence. Number 70 go through. Secco in the lead. Pierce second. Ross Holding now third. Finnegan is fourth. 5. Okay, there's a long gap back to the rest of them. Finishing next in 55. It looks like John Padgett is through for a 9. He's got another one going down the back straight in clear. That's allowed Chandler to close the gap. In fact, most really catching the barrels. Into the back straight there you go. As they go around that track shot turn. Oh, there's still a climbing all over the fence. Almost up there on the track shot turn. Still around first rise. Really pressure on right to the road. So the start there really having a battle as they go through the field. What's their time now on the track shot then? They're slightly going faster up the back straight. What about the first there, Abby? Well, Sandy's having got the lead. It's not too far to go about it. So start now in the back of the house. A very good trouble there. That Martin Sandy is probably there trying to get through.
Collects the world champion and forces Dave Moore and Ray Williams on the UK. There's the running again.
in there, non-Houseful and non-given amongst those minor place drivers. On the back straight, Beresford rips his front axle out on the fence there in 260. Alwell spins around in 501. Spurt Finnegan second and Bobby Burns third. Oh, Wharton's got it wrong and he's gone to the fence on the pit turn. And that brings the fixture for early fourth red and Neil Picorni 74. All side by side as they go to the track shop turn. On their way down the back straight now, Webster goes clear off Picorni. Rob Cowley next and then Furley who's bouncing the fence. Looks as though it's Kendall 69 as the leaders go past him. Picorni is second in 74. Rob Cowley third in 73. And it's 226. Mark Webster who leads the way. A lot of traffic behind. Ray Tilsley, more problems for him. He's losing a back tyre and he's going to have to pull off. It's Wharton waiting to deliver the big one on the last bend. Does he need to? Yellow top plowed into the fence in the shadows.
Stage 272, 212 and 221 first, second and third. Two of them.
Tries to shot back in front of Beresford. On the yellow top, putting up a great fight. And Mark Taylor's coming through danger on Beresford. He's taking him around beautifully on the concern. And that leaves Bateman well clear. And Beresford. So Burns in third. Wins it. We've got quite a shot down here at the end of the back straight with Wayman in trouble. And the Reds please get started. The Reds can go. And Phil Whitlow finds it hard going on the end of the home straight and loses it down there. He's taken out Mal Morris with him and one on off. Liverpool completes all the way, Andy second, and Peter Foden through the third now. And Goodall's gone, the leader's gone on the track shot.
3. Beneath the two turn they go. Ray Williams making that tail end nicely out. In car number 26 down here, we've got trouble for 3-5. The back of the is in the lead position. Superstar Smith was on the pit back. They looks Clipper there, Finnegan. Smith was third. One car will spun himself out of the place down on the track shot end.
On the home straight in third, he's Andy Webb in 247 with Alan Bateman 4 and 1 out down the home straight in the 260 car, having finally sorted himself out and cracking on now. Wakeman's gone, wrapped himself around the fence on the home straight in 515. Wakeman Jr. is 8th in 515 and he's nudged the bumper in and stuck Alan Scotland in a parked car on the track shop turn. 215 Jeff Nicholas through again, coming under pressure now from 53 John Lund. Lund trying to get on Steve Ferris, 225. Dave Harris second at 137. Going through third, Mark Armitage at 123. Mark Webster in behind them. And a second. In third is 36 Rod Ford. In fourth is 212 Frankie Wayman. And fifth 226 Mark Webster, 123. And then Coos Peters in H73. Nigel Hardy next in 317. Race leader, the rest of the line flaps a lap down on Luton and Nigel Wharton, and Clark has been spun by Chas Finnegan on the track shot turn. And into the front fair turn they go, and I should say the track shot bend, we're not about here now, so that's the track shot bend, the leaders are going around. Now we're just checking back on the charts to find out where we are with those who've been out. John Lundy's just gone. tangle up slightly there, and both lose a bit of ground. John Long the last to get away, but Finnegan's gone to the fence with Mr. Beef down there on the Nottingham Road turn. Nigel Hardy, and between them they force Ian Higgins around on the infield. Ray Williams also loses ground. Nigel Hardy's blown a front tyre in 317, so he's trying to clear those back markers. Pauling will try a shunt down on that pit stern if he can get close enough. He's looking for the inside line. He's leaning hard on Stevenson. He's driven Stevenson, and Folding's gone himself. The top two have tangled out, and a long way back in third is Mike Shirley in 395. The first and second are still there, parks up, and here comes Mike Shirley to take the checker flag at 395. The early leader, Kev Latham, being bundled aside there by Wayman and Harrison as they battle it out up front. Oh, and Harrison's gone there. He just got it wrong and got took out by the white top Kev Latham. So Wayman clearly fast and furious. Last one to get away is world champion John Lund. But not all safely on that first turn. Frankie Wayman Jr. gets airborne there in 515. We've got a three-car tangle amongst the yellows as well. And a big tangle at the end of the back straight there. Cars going in every which way down there. A whole heap of stuff. Trouble after hitting trouble on the previous lap. He's tangled with Ian Higgins on the back straight. Les Mitchell's joined them. The three go to the fence in a heap. Guy Walker the leader then, coming through from the big turn in 181. Nobody starts his last. Mal Morris climbs all over John Dowson and puts them both in the fence at the end of the back straight. Stevie Hodgson arrives to join them. There are quite a few cars mingling together around the Nottingham Road turn. It's Cooper the leader, Smith second, Hodgson third, Johnson fourth. That's how they go through, down to the pit stand. Then Andy Smith in trouble and goes to a fence post, helped along there by Billy Johnson at 169. Battling it out and Dowson's gone. Paul Johnson has taken him out on the pit turn. They've got 5 to run next time. They're not all safely around that pit turn. Quite a tangle of cars down there on the home straight. Graham Francis airborne courtesy. Willie Harrison and Dan Clark in trouble on the home straight. Clark is swept away towards the fence by Stuart Redhill. There's London through. second flag as well. Finnegan comes into the home straight, and there it is, and 55 there. Finnegan wins it. Charlie and road turn. Mitchell still holds on as one club has got all around the home straight, and towards the lines, Mitchell off to the big one on the pit turn, and he gets him, and Mitchell's gone. And Mr. Tilsley not looking at all like a gentleman now on the pit turn as he comes through to take the check. Keith Riley has spun on the Nottingham Road turn 323. Alan Barker's fought his way to the back, and he clobbers Riley down there on the Nottingham Road turn. John Lund's in trouble as track immediately in front of Gaz Bartz. And Bartz is forced to go wide on the Nottingham Road turn. But Bart holds his lead through at the halfway stage, and there he goes, it's Andy Webb in 247. Nigel Wharton is third in 422. Gary Castell fourth in number 8. In fifth, it's Holman. He's spun on the inside line. Ray tells us there's a more ground down there. Mike Shirley's been in trouble in 395. But the 9th and 10th are Mo Smith and John Paget. And apart from the lead car, Pete Faulding, who's half a lap clear, the rest of them are covered by half a lap. Dave Beresford getting into all sorts of... And John Paget does rejoin, giving us 32 starters and a tangle coming off the first turn. And it's going to be very hectic down there on the home side as they jostle for positions coming back. Johnny Goodall, and that was the top 10 through and gone at the halfway as in after Rod Cowley going together on the home straight. 6-5-1-5, Julian Wayman on the Nottingham Road, then the Gaz Bartz the leader in 41. And through they go, and Julian Wayman almost takes Gaz Bartz out. Peter Faulding's gone in 91. In fourth, it's Nigel Wharton, 422. Behind him, Andy Webb and Mick Meriden, and then Mel Mitchell. And there looks like David Pierce. And Gaz Bartz gone, the lead is gone up on the pit turn. He's taken Nigel Wharton with him as he tried to rejoin. At 87, Neil Bigg is the new leader. 87 the leader. Andy Webb is second. He's got a tyre under the front end and being pushed along by Nigel Wharton, Gaz Bartz, Mick Meriden. 87, Neil Bigg the leader. Through and down to the Nottingham Road, then a 180 infield and over. Gaz Bartz over. He's on the infield after racing line. 53, John Lund's running second. There's a gap back to the third place near Big 87. Fourth is Red, 3 Dave Johnson. In fifth is 175 Rod Pierce. Sixth is 55 Bert Finnegan. And on the back straight, Lund and Wharton having tremendous battle. They've come together on the pit turn. Side by side into the home straight. Wharton nudges Lund down and regains the lead. Wharton now tried a lap 336 back Northcliffe, and down the home straight they go. Lund gets in behind Wharton and puts the bump in. On the Nottingham Road turn, it's Wharton and Lund side by side, but Wharton's got the advantage into the back straight. And Wharton takes Mike Shirley out wide on the Nottingham Road turn. It's costing ground and Lund closes the gap. Shirley and Wharton battling it out, and Lund has arrived. But Wharton seems to have the power down the straight, and he's pulled away from Lund again. And Lund coming through into the run. Somebody bounced in the fence on the Nottingham Road turn. It was Graham Brundle. He rejoins alongside Nigel Wharton. But that doesn't slow the Shenstone lad back down. He comes. Car spins just across him there. But that's not going to stop him, and Nigel Wharton wins the final. 16 racing laps in this one. And a tangle down on the pit bend with third. Johnny Goodall is 4. Melt Mitchell 5. Wolf Vaughan 6. 70 Plaza fence face on the back straight. It's Johnny Goodall, I think, car number 5. Coming through third, it's 383 Dave Johnson. 4 is 91 Will Fawns and Fox. Nigel Wharton comes through in second place, and how supreme he's looked tonight. Saul Hocking, car 193. Someone's flipped around at the end of the back straight there, not at the infield. Pardon? We get the thumbs up from that driver who apparently has just rolled it down the back straight, but he's landed back on 4 wheels. He's about to come out. We got Phil Whittaker after being under pressure for a couple of laps as Paul clear at the front to 177. He's back on the home straight again. The back straight, Simon Sargent dives through hard on the inside in 498. Des Chandler spun around by Mike James on the pit stop. Beresford, through they go, they're on the last. Spencer fights back, pushes Beresford down into the Nottingham Road bend, and Beresford takes the outside line, and Wharton's cooked it, got it wrong all on his own. He's on top of an infield marker tyre, then it's Beresford in front in 2.60. Down on the pit stop, but he's gone wide, and Spencer's trying to get back under him as they come back to the home straight. But Beresford's going to hold on, and over the line he goes, and Beresford wins it. Spencer gets it wrong. There's Chandler takes second, Neil Scotland. They've unhitched and the leaders come through, and it is Dave McCartney 192. Scotland's picked up an infield marker tyre on 48. There's a massive tangle developing on the pit stone to try and merge again. And it's 116 Phil Rogers who's taken over the lead. Another tangle on the back straight. Richard Knight backs the fence on the back straights. Harry Smith has pulled off. Paul Harrison spun by the pit gate. Dave Miller's done the same down there in 3.04. Together it's Barnicott and Mitchell. Mitchell's gone, and at the halfway it's 2.24. Paul Barnicott the leader. It's an 8-Dan Clark. And the 9th and 10th could be Andy Maynard and Neil Brigg. Paul Harrison's lost more ground on the back straight. Behind him it's Andy Maynard and Ian Platts, and then Dan Clark and Peter Morton to happen himself now. He's been T-burned down on the Nottingham Road turn. There's chaos ensuing down there. The star men are going in. Mike James and Ian Platts take the outside line, and they've got away from it with it, but the rest of them have gone. Lund is gone, Foley is gone. The next time. And James has taken over the lead position. A very wide racing line left for them around the Nottingham Road bend. Things sorting themselves out. Behind them we're looking back as far as Rob Pearson, Dave Beresford and John Lander. Ian Daft sideways on down on the Nottingham Road turn. Oh, and somebody getting airborne there. All around the Nottingham Road bend, a bit of pushing and shoving and sorting out, but they've got themselves going. Mike James already chasing, falls on the infield, number 16. Oh, and a tangle on the back straight, somebody trying to clear the fence in 33. So 4.75, David Pearce coming through from the... Mike James moving through the field in 4.17. And it's Dave Asquith still leading in 2.20 as they go around the Nottingham Road bend into the back straight. Perfect smoker down on the pit bend. Steve it could be, but Nigel Dawson chasing through after David Asquith down the home straight. First and second got away with it. It's finally the season at Station Road. Who's going to be the man to get his hands on the trophy? Steve Ian leads an offer 1.29. The Reds all together on that pit bend, and they're in trouble immediately. A couple of them have tangled up and losing ground at the back. On I think is John Dinius. Looking down a home straight. Tangled on the Nottingham Road bends. With a bumper going there. Trying to improve his place from 4th to 3rd. And pushing some back markers hard down into that pit turn. They tangle out in front of him, and the gap opens up and Burns is through. Leaving 3 in a heap behind him and slowing down the chasers. They're piling on the pressure, although he's some way clear. There's a tangle in front of him on that pit bend. Exit, and Burns in trouble. Sideways into the home straight. Ian Higgins closes the gap. Will Thorne's in the way. Ian Higgins tries the snooker shot, but it doesn't come off, and Burns holds the lead. Higgins second. Julian Wayman goes out wide on the Nottingham Road turn and drops to 4th. It's 4.71. Bobby Burns takes the checkered. Ian Higgins finishes second in 29. And Ian Higgins. 29, Ian Higgins being setting the raceways alive this season. Richard Pratt does the same as he goes into the Nottingham Road bend fence and making the rest of them work for it. And he and Bill McGowan have gone and taken Frankie Wayman with them. Round on the Nottingham Road bend, 3 in a heap. And Ian Higgins is through the second in 29. 91 Will Thorns. And the rest are now lap down on the leader, who's still Jim Potter. For the back end of Bobby Burns, the bumper goes in hard down on that pit turn. Higgins not giving it up, and they turn around sideways. Burns recovers, Higgins doesn't. It's in 3.03. And that looks as though it's the leader in trouble. 1.7 Mike James. James had a snap at the back end of the Johnson car. He's trying to come through on the inside. He's left Johnson into a parked car, and James is back to the front and takes it. James wins it. Johnson in a heap on the pit bend exit. And in 4.13.
Down the back straight he goes, 4-1-3 Matthew Bennett. More Starman in trouble with Pratt's third. But that marker Mike James, and the problem there, Wayman's gone. Wayman's lost it on the Nottingham Road Bend exit. 475 David Pearce in the fence. Another one who's had a night here, wish to forget. And a big shot in 471 from both those for 260. Early leader Glendaft has gone in the front page, but a one-walk tonight is on his last and heading to win the last of the evening. The 260 car goes down the back.
Well, that's lap board is out, and Bradfield is still holding on. And Tilsley's getting desperate, and Ian Higgins is back joining in. Down the back straight for the last time, but it's now new for Tilsley. He's winding it up. And Bradfield takes it slowly. Higgins pushing as well. They're down into that last bend. Rob Bradfield's out. In the home straight he comes, and a well-deserved for 265. Tilsley takes second. Ian Higgins is across the line in first. Graham Blundell comes out fourth as the top three battled out down the back straight. Tilsley's been turned around from John Hyde, but it's kept Smith the leader 64. Finnegan second, then 55. John Hyde 31-28, and Les Spencer 40. And Higgins tangled out with, looks like Mark Webster up on the turnstile bend. He's taking the rest. The leading group in trouble, except for first and second, 64 and 55. They've gone clear as the rest of the place has changed. Straight off that turnstile bend, he's left a heap behind him, but sorted in the world, I guess, looks like Mark Webster. And 33, but a 40 has taken the lead. And we've got one on fire, and the yellows are out, the wage yellows are out. The yellows are out. We've got a
lead in number 207 from Dave John Smith, 383, who's just a little bit in front of the number 123 car. And that's John Law that's just gone in number 441, and it's 445. Right where the ball Roger Green goes through. He's leading at the moment. A moment of glory for Roger Green in 445 from 550. Peter Casanova in that second place. And there's a lot of trouble down there, but away through James Potter in 164 in that second position. And Ray Tilsley, an absolutely dreadful night for the world champion.
87 Mill Bridge. Who's in? Tom Cruise, I happen to mention the name. He goes and does himself a whole pile of nose and spins out as well. From 369 Bill McGowan and 414 Tony Foster. Putting that down on the lead car, John Riley 128. Right out of contention. So it's 2. He's getting close to
5:15. He just got right in his teeth, and it's Peter holding the leader in 33 with James Potter lap down in behind him. Junior Wayman running third. Down to the fifth turn they go. Peter Folding gets the big one. Into the fence they both go. Potter's over. The yellows are out. The wage yellows are out. Down we go, reds. Spot 75. Folding goes for the big one on Potter. Potter rides it. Folding tries again and puts him in a parked car, and Rob Pearce says thank you very much, and into the lead he goes. Ray Tilsley and Wolf Warnes have tangled up down the home straight. Dave Beresford and Des Chandler battling it out, but out go Warnes and Tilsley. Potter the leader, and it's halfway next time, and the shunt's on the home straight and one over. A T-bird of the fence there, 4:41. Potter leads the race into the back straight in 1:64. Rob Scriven on the infield in 1:17. 48 Neil Scotland in the fence, and Neil Brigger's joined him, and so is Rob Cowley. 4-6 Jim Potter. 6th is 55 Bert Finnegan. And up and trouble on the pit turn. The 164 car in trouble. And John Paget in a Nottingham Road turn, and Bennett's in trouble, and it's gone. He's facing the wrong way. So John Paget takes over in 4:49. Neil Brigger, Ian Batson, Frankie Wayman and Dave Johnson go to the fence in a heap on the Nottingham Road turn. 3-car yellow top tangle off the Nottingham Road turn, and Richard Nutt's 131 and 146. Leader in trouble, 4:24 Mike Hayward under Bert Finnegan. The two champions, world and national points, are together at the back. Second place in 53. Mike Hayward getting shunted about all over the home straight. Tony Smith climbs on top of him now in 195. 181. 31 Dave running third. Richard Knight spins away at high speed down the back straight in 436. From the Nottingham Road bend, one of them, I think, car number 6, Dave Beresford's gone straight on with Wolf Warnes at the end of the home straight. That's 260.91 to the fence. Beresford chases King to that fifth turn, and King goes to the fence. Then next in trouble on the Nottingham Road turn with Vic Jordan in 272. He's into the top 3 as they chase on down the back straight. Problems for the start on the Nottingham Road turn. Dave Johnson's collected leading the way, and interferes with the progress of John Paget as they go to the pit bend for the last time. Burns tries to close in on Paget. Harrison tries to take them both. He might have done so. Paget has survived. The other two have gone, and Paget comes through and takes the checkered. And down on the Nottingham Road turn, Andy Hodgson is on track, just going into turn 2. Richard Mason goes past Vic Jordan and a shunt down there on the pits turn. And the lead car's heading down the back straight where there's a tangle in, a shower of sparks over there. Marshall checking on things over there, which is in front of them as Clark leads under pressure from Burns with Folding, and there's a big heap on that Nottingham Road turn. Gets left by Burns down that back straight and can't get close enough in to use the bump. He's trying to get through on the inside, and into the home straight they come, and it's London Burns over the line together, and Burns has gone to the fence and taken the axle. 2 from Vic Jordan in 332. In third is Phil Rogers in 116, and here come the leaders on the home straight. H22, David Smith and Mark Webster 6. And Crooner sideways on, John Wright takes him round down there on the big shunt on the Nottingham Road bend. And that's Kyle Lobbard, the leading pack. Howard Davis, certainly one of them. There's the last one, the last lap board out, and it's Hodgson from Harrison with Lund back in third. Off the Nottingham Road bend they go. They're onto the back straight, and it's now or never for Harrison as they go to the pit bend for the last time. There's the big one coming in. Can Hodgson ride it? They're side by side back into the home straight. Harrison trying to get through, and Hodgson drives him out of it. And a brilliant drive by Hodgson gets it over the line with Harrison second and Lund third.
Scotland forced out the way there. King at the moment got...
And it's 2 to run this time through for John Lund. And in 53. Now towards the pit turn he goes. The Nottingham Road turn, I should say. Around that turn and onto the back straight. And Junior Wayman coming with a late charge as they go down to that pit turn. And there's the big one from Junior Wayman. There's 2 in a heap on the pit turn, and Junior Wayman's done it. He took it on the last end and comes through and gets the checkered. this second man home is going to be Des Channel in 2-1-3 with Rob Cowley third. Mike James comes home 4 and Bobby Burns 5 and Russ Humphrey 6 and Andy Hodgson 7 and Warren Hunter 8. Jim Potter comes home 9 and John Lunds. It's not far. On the back straight. Going on down the back straight and John Lunds with them, and there's a tangle down the back straight. Can't fit any towards the pit gate, and that's in the batch, the leading batch. They've got just 5 to run next time, and more cars decimated amongst the front runners.
They in the back straight in an effort to get closer to John Lund. He's still not there. Oh, and there's trouble there, all over the place there. Oh, and one right over, yes. Matthew Bennett in 152.
These Baxter might well have been thinking the same sort of things as well, but it didn't happen as a result of that. Eric Gravely goes carrying into him, so does Rob Cowley in 73, and mayhem breaks out down there because the other star man involved was Neil Brick in car number 87. Here too, my goodness me, just look at that little lock. Again, Hodgson about to try. Oh, and Paul Harrison's the one who's gone there. Oh, and look at that! Kevin Smith coming back here, pushing Hodgson. 5 next time, pulled back by car number 263, bumper going in there, but still Kevin Smith won't go. 272, handicap, and that of course is Kev Smith in car number 64. The rest of them are in bother down here, at least not the rest of them at the back end, because look who's coming down the track completely the wrong way, and none other than young Paul Higgins down there in number 229, who eventually gets T-boned, although Mal Brown putting a stop on things over there, and Paul Marler. That's got to be. Straight over he goes, back on the wheels. 2, 3, 4 cars in a big heat there. Ian Higgins almost got pushed out, but nevertheless, Caroline 64, Kev Smith, your leader. Now, there's still a lot of things going on down there. Much more terminal than that because Ian has pulled up by the pit exit gate. Whoops, away goes someone else over there. Problems down there this time for Wally, put him in 134. 72. Round. Right, well that top bench, because you know it looked as if Wayman was going over, and it looks as if, oh what a shame, he lost his cookie completely there. Paul looking for a third place there, which he finds, but then goes hammering into the wall. 383 Dave Johnson up in that third place now, Mike Gilliam settling there, and finally is underway. Remember, this is a World Championship qualifying round. Oh, the Starmen in a load of trouble over there. Oh, and around goes Les Spencer in car number 98. In fact, it was Richard Mason in 202. The act of trying to dive beneath him any time now, and such is the pace that these two are seemingly breaking away. Oh, and Junior's gone. You could see what John Lund was. Reese is not going to give up easily in 397, and indeed holds that line all the way through. As a result of that, it's Briggs, in fact, who departs in number 87, and Fairhurst as well. And those are the two cars who are giving Reese the biggest problem. And Mark Duxbury is doing all sorts. That's round final. 1, 2, 3, 4 up moving ahead. We've got Smith, one of them. With these he did very effectively at the halfway, Caroline, and whoops, there's two of them gone over there. 515 Junior Wayman, 29 Ian Higgins, and problems over on the far side. Oh, and I go in left, right hand Spencer. Paul Harrison's got a flat to rear tyre, which is obviously. Oh, and John Lund there, my goodness me, look at it, he was going to go straight. Away he's pitching it at, whoops, that still remains. Beautiful. There we go, that's the big old heave-ho there, so that's already a change up there. Anybody else going to go? Well, Andy Hudson gets caught up there, and that could be somebody breaking away there. Nicely up, over the banking they go on the far side. Anybody lined up in particular in this one? Oh, and that's one over there. I'm getting caught up. Oh, and they got caught up there, those two. Away they go.
Just as John Lund was trying to get through on the inside, so Torsten in 86. Was Warren Hunter, who was just shot round there like a spinning top. Happened. But if they do break free, well, who knows? And two of them over there. Okay, the Reds, please, Madam Starter, the Reds, if you would. Reds, please.
The battle for the first turn develops with John Lund leaning hard on Nigel Wharton, and they're in the fence. There's an almighty shot on that turn then. John Lorne and Dave. Wilson's gone. Wilson's lost it in a tangle with them. For 10 of them to go through to the final. Scriven in the fence on the pit with John Lorne, Phil Wilton and Stevie sorting themselves out to get back onto the track, and Paul Lowe catches the fellow. And up front with the leaders, it's 121, Chris Wilton, but Elwell's pushed in the length of the bend and back to the home straight, and down the home straight they come. The starter, Reds please. Bedlam and the lead car coming off the pit's turn. Goes across the grass down the home straight, problems down on that turn bend. They've got 5 to run this on. Torsten's lost it in a tangle with Mike James. So then they go. Bowling goes for the big one, and they've both gone to the fence. And John Lund is going to come through and say thank you very much. Here to the home straight.
Problems again on the turn side.
Stuart Smith gets it, Paul Harrison goes through 4th, and number 2 won almost over 5th in 96. Behind them Phil Wilton in trouble 55, he's tangled out with Junior Wayman, who gets on. Now Mike Hayward still leads in 4-2-4, and he's gone. Hayward pull up a little bit. 4-24, Mike Hayward. Hodgson Kaiser better more use, but Les Spencer in more trouble. On the back straight as Richard Knight goes sideways and almost over there. Cornage the lead man is Dan Park in 203. And there's a pile up in Clark on his Richard Knight was sideways and almost over. Jar got a flat. And Anthony Walker Lorne is up and over. Over the way he goes. Oh, and the big shot down the back straight as Bert Finnegan rolls away down there. Base. Warren Hunter and Phil Wilton gone. There's a heap of cars at the end of the back. Rough time in this one. There's 1 or 2 of them going out.
Johnson trying to put the ball frame, but kicks back into the second and takes both of them out. Dramatic style on that pit bend, though.
Is going to come in for a bit of attention from Paul Harrison. Hodgson's got then it does. Oh, what a looks like Elwell's come off left. He's spinning Wharton right out of it on the east bend there. Wharton and Elwell's gone in a heap on the west bend. There's Finnegan involved.
A new leader next time round, and that's going to be coming at 226. Aston Jeffrey was in 215, but there are problems over on the far side. Great how it goes by. So does Frank Wayman in 212. And the flame out beneath the car getting all hooked up and bouncing all over the place. Just look at that little oh, and it's the one over. Almost. Bits and pieces way through, and then immediately gets caught on the.
In this event, Nigel Wharton, car number 422. Bumper going in there in an effort to push Wharton right. Not coming through on the inside. Oh, and things are happening down there. It's going to happen again. Oh, there you go. John Lund was beautiful.
But we could well have a change of leader in a moment or two, because the lead car, Steve Smith,
is being mulched by a back marker for starters, and breathing very shortly down his exhaust pipe will be Murray Harrison, who's moved up into second place in car number 97. However, Warren Hunter might well have something to say about that, because he's now nosed his car onto the inside line, trying to force Harrison out. But it's going to be interesting now, because Eddie Roberts in car number 28, who was leading, is going to get himself into a bit of trouble there, which he does, and whilst they were sorting themselves out, because the other man involved was John Wright in number 128. We can well see Richard Thornton in 131 taking the lead. So it's 131, Richard Thornton who takes over, whips his way down there into 3 and 4, nicely around that turn and into the home straightaway. Richard Thornton, a very confident leader. Mike James in 417, and this is building up to what could be an extremely close finish, because the first two car 417 with John Lund having moved up now into second place in car number 53. Peter Faulding has also gone through in number 33, and they're on the last lap. So it's Mike James in 417 still out in front, and under no pressure at the moment at all, because the man who's in second place is about a quarter of a lap behind, and that's John Lund in car number 53. So down the back straight they go for the last time, and into 3 and 4. As Madam Starter gets the checker flag ready, it's going to be a win for Mike James in 4-1 this track. By Faulding in 33, and it could well be that it's going to be one of those last lap or so thumps by which we've seen so often, because he knows that if any error is made, Bobby Burns is going to be back like a rocket to return the compliment, just give him half the chance. 97, Murray Harrison
Get into the top 5 places. They're led by 73 Rob Cow. We get the green flag first time of his counterpart. And Jane Bean shifts 35 Graham Barr out of the way as they go into West Bend, but they've tangled, and Jane Bean's right over on the roof, over on the back straight, and we're going
first foul bend, and one girl 5. Junior unfortunately goes with him, and that means Kevin Smith out the race as well. Ben's getting caught. And green goes the bumper from Junior Wayman. 417 and girls staying to an half goal. 515. Second
Battle about to be joined at the front into the top turn once again, and as Andy Maynard in car number 152 comes through this time, it's the last lap for him. 152.
Interesting now to see what's going to happen now, because that's Mark Duxbury who's bustled out of the way there. Dave Beresford has moved past Les Spencer.
Charlie Pickering, I think, was the other one involved down there in 216. Surprise, surprise. Oh, and we've got indications on the tyre is all okay. Car is back on its 4 wheels. Battle on for third is between Wayman and Beresford. Beresford just has it in third. Wayman in fourth in 515. Further back in 417, in fact, currently leading the charge of the Red Brigade. Peter Faulding gets clobbered there by Rich Dainsworth in 354, and that could well, in fact, put Peter off the line a little bit there, and seems to, in fact, to have lost the power. Murray Harrison is fourth, in fact, 97 by the look of it, having nipping around the outside of the circuit in car number 515, and at the moment Paul Harrison not making any impression on the gap between first and second places. Jay Bean in 309, Paul Harrison in car number 2, 1-2 down the home straight away. Then Mike James in number 4, 1 lap to go, the last lap, and it's Paul Harrison in car number 2, Jay Bean in 309 in first and second places, and that's how it could well finish with 417. Mike James in that third place, John Lund fourth in car number 53, and Des Chandler in car number 213 in that fifth place. It's black and white time, so they come into the home straight. Paul Harrison takes it in car number 2.
with him in 234. Just looking like a parking lot down there, and it's Dave Beresford, I think, who's coming.
So these John Lund has cost him 2 places, grid line 0-1 start. And now Paul Harrison number 2 is third and 33 people.
218 Derek Fairhurst goes wide and rolls. Or goes a wave yellow, Mr. Starter, wave yellow. 218 clear of his car. Then I got back onto the wheels and away from the circuit. Into a spin and we're all one foot away, slightly over O'Gara, backwards into the fence down by the big gate. Falls through the chance for the lead. 515 on the corner, back mark. 53 goes through. 53. 515 comes battling back now. Attacked by 515 and 53. And 515 gets taken out. And 53, John London.
To get through, and in fact he's handled with Maastricht, so that's the second and the third thing right, with one lap or so to go, so Marina,
This top is 265, and he's actually running.
problems as yet, he's right into the all the way around the raceway, another one is problem, is Lionel Stewart.
Just a little bit there, Wilcox knocking that. And looking at the bumper goes in on that turn, and they just both go there, but away he goes, Benjamin Gunn for 98, London takes over in number 53, and
Bumper tries to shift the 268 car of Dave Beresford straight out wide on by James at 417 is still close on the back of 268 Dave Beresford. Bumpers go in again, round turns 1 and 2, it's 4 Gary Tressler, and now the race leaders all into turns 3 and 4 together with a back marker on the bumper of 268 Dave Beresford. Nichols now providing the obstacle on the back straight. James goes in hard with the bumpers on the 268 car, shifts Dave Beresford right out of the way, and through comes by James 417 to lead these two. To the 417 car, and come up the inside and inerts him aside, but 417 Mike James rides in and gets the checkered flag on qualifying heat 2. There's a change on the race leader. Wayman Jr.'s gone in 515, almost back 53, John London. Wayman's racing, Andy Hodgson in the lead, round turns 1 and 2. And Wayman Jr.'s taken John London on turns 1 and 2. The 53 car's gone in a big way. And up next to Russell Humphrey 113 goes in hard on turn 4 1. Wayman Jr. 515 in a total of 33 Peter Falling, and he's behind. This time 400, number 2 is close. He gets fed through again, round turns 3 and 4. This time it's 2 laps to run for the lead 2. It's a nice flat final. Now they're together into turns 1 and 2. The track must be shots and out as they go into turns 3 and 4. It's all going to happen on the last lap. 175 Rob Pierce finished his nice grand final with Paul Harrison number 2 up the inside once again. They head on to the last lap, round turns 1 and 2, it's still Pierce in the lead, but Harrison's all over his back bumper down the back straight for the last time. Now here comes Harrison in the number 2 car with a big one at 175, Rob Pierce, he tries to shove him wide, but Pierce isn't knowing any of it, he's going to come through for a tremendous victory in tonight's grand final. As they head towards the fence, and Paul Harrison comes in just in front of Rob Pierce, 175. Down to the action, right in front of the race leader. Next up, ran a wide line and losing ground. William Yarrow on the motor of 53. John Lund is spun out of the action here and rolled right over at 53. John Lund rolled right over. We go yellow flag. Bumpers going in hard on turn 1 and 515. Frankie Wayman Jr. spun out of the action by 53. John Lund. We've got another rollover on the far side. And we're 202, Richard Mason that leads the grand final from 159, John Station, 181, Gary Walker with 73, Rob Downey in 4. We have to look a long way back down track before we get our first red top driver show on the charts, and that's 471, Bonnie Burns, who's way down in about 8th place. And also half now on the race here, very quickly indeed in 515. Then so it's Hodgson Steve who goes into the lead in 172 from, and down here again, Dan Clark in number 203. Falling stone to put the bumper in on Junior Wayman, try and push him wide on the turnstile 10. He does still on the inside, comes back again, and it's Hawley who leads in 33 from Junior Wayman in 515. Mason then mixing it with the back markers at the quite early part of the proceedings, where he just into lap 5 in fact, and Mason is there, he's still out there in 202. Oh, it's Tressler.
Mason's full there from 515 Junior Wayman, and Wayman is trying to get close enough on look at him. He bounces down that straight to hold the the bumper in on that turn, but he doesn't do so. Mason holds his line, comes into the home straight, Richard Mason takes this one in column and 202 from 515 Junior Wayman in that second place, and the rest of the world.
Whichmuller in 296, who moves out. There's already trouble for Bill Bickle in number 7, and the rest of them still desperately trying to sort themselves out in this very full field of cars. They come roaring down the whole straight. Chris Wilkinson in 121, but being knocked down the whole 60. Oh, and away goes London, number 33.
First bending, it looks like Rob Pierce was suffering with Rob Cowley planting Andy Hodgson, and John London 53 has gone through to lead with Frankie Wayman Jr. 515 trying to get with him, and 33 Peter Fawning nipping through now into second place around turns 1 and 2. So 53, John Lunn is the race leader and on to win £500. Frankie Wayman Jr. coming under pressure from 260. Dave Beresford for third place. On turns 1 and 2, and 40, Steve Smith trying to rejoin on turn 2. And we've gone out, big roll over here in front of race control for 436, Richard Knight. And we're going red flags immediately, please, Mr. Starr. And we've gone out, big roll over here in front of race control for 436, Richard Knight. And we're going red flags. And we've gone out, big roll over here in front of race control for 436, Richard Knight. And we're going 4-1, Matthew Bennett on there. The race leader's gone down 12 puts 1 to 8. John Wright out of the race in third spot and 53. John Lunn 4, 202. Richard Mason is in fifth, 515. Frankie Wayman Jr. is sixth. Now the race lead changes again. Rob Pearce goes backwards and attacks Peter Fording, and Peter Fording's gone. Rob Pearce 175 attacked the 33 car at the end of the home straight and sent Fording into the wires. And it's 113 Russell Humphrey that leads the grand final, and Pearce tangles up with Richard Mason. So Richard Pearce has taken 2 of the top drivers around Long Eaton out in one bend, and 175 Road to Ace infield with 202 Richard Mason now. And it's one finish line, and now Lunn puts the pressure on, and Humphrey's got the big one, and 5 laps to go next time. John Lunn shots Humphrey wide down the back straight. Humphrey's still there in second spot, car number 113. 515 Frankie Wayman Jr. comes across the line in third, champion as Opat Marcus do indeed tangle in front of John Lunn. Russell Humphrey 1 point champion, and 53 John Lunn wins the grand final. Stevie Hodgson, 268 Beresford could also have been involved. I was just about to say 53 John Lunn has retired to the infield after his grand final win. Obviously a mechanical problem with the 53 car, can't quite see what's wrong. A big shunt on the back straight for number 2 Paul Harrison, and he's rolled right over on the back straight. Paul Harrison climbs.
The opportunity to do there. Come down the home straight away. It's Rob Cowley, 73, leading the pack. Down into turn 1 2. Trouble up there by the big gate for Nigel Wharton, 422. Christian Marone in USA, 1 places. Murray Harrison looking for a chance to come through on the underside on the big bend, but Graham France holding him off in 216. 97, Murray Harrison again putting the Murray on that turn, and that could slide Graham France away into the already parked up Boybird's car, but Murray Harrison in fact in the car. Harrison putting it up nicely into 1 and 2. Phil Smith just behind him, Peter Fording 30. Number Harrison is in trouble over on that back straight, car facing right the way round, and in fact Paul climbing clear and he's all okay. 53 John London, 272, that's how it could be. That stock is back in the fray, but only just. Bill Wilton stronger than mid down the home straight. Wayne Hamley still moving in 378. 33 Peter Fording. Oh, and look at that! Fording goes there with a car right over the top of him. In fact, it's Jane Bean's machine there. Whoa, what a great big flash back there. And indeed, somebody's going to go there, must be not careful, and it's 53 John Lund who's taken over as those 2 cars are desperately fighting to get free right in the middle of the pit bend exit. And that's interesting indeed as John Lund takes over in car number 53. From 272 and 109, and we're into the second half, Mr. Stardom, into the second half. But still round and round those cars are going, and they haven't yet come apart. Well, Anthony Fording can get near enough to use that bumper. Wallop, and he does, and crash! And oh, that hook up there. Oh, in car number 441, he's all hooked up there, just keeping an eye on that. Peter Fording rattling his way around there in an effort to improve upon his position before the flag goes down. Matt Bennett takes it. Peter Fording is next through, and the side of Fording's car looks a little bit sorry for itself as well. Halfway next time, Mrs. Darrow.
121, quickly around there. Matthew Bennett nicely placed as well in 413, and he sweeps past Stephen Tony Brown, in fact getting in the way of the oncoming traffic on that occasion. Fortunately, Wilkes chasing after in the earlier stages. Oh, and he's gone, would you believe that? He goes down here, gets tangled up with no victory. Car number 7 after doing so well. Heap of cars getting into all sorts of trouble on turns 1 and 2. He passed 1 or 2 there, and the leader's in trouble, or was. 2, 1, 2. Once again, Murray Harrison had to go at the lead car. This time they get caught up, and something goes places, and it's happening again. Well, into the fence they go. 272 and 216.
Correctly 416, and he's gone. And he's 97. Murray Harrison. Oh, look at this lot. Around goes Paul Harrison in number 2. He's caught up with Richard Mason. Fancy men amongst them. Oh, and it's happening again. 3 reds this time. 97 Murray Harrison, 213. Des Chandler at 98 Les Spencer. Yep, so
And already John Lund is up amongst 202. A little bit of a problem there. Sideline over on the far side. See what happens this time through. That's the halfway, Mr. Starter. Russ Humphrey still there in 113.
John Lund in car number 53. Is he going to try and put Russ Humphrey away? He does. He puts Russ Humphrey away on that turn. Tries him out into the rough. This John Lund who comes through out of turn 4 to take the checkered flag.
They're cheering. And went away and racing, and 515 Junior Wayne has stolen our March Ice competitors. A massive gap already at 213. Des Chandler tangled with 417. Mike James 515. But he's tangled with 87. Neil Brigg, and that's allowed Lundy through into the lead. Another lap Junior is under pressure, and he puts Lundy wide. And it's Junior who once again retakes the ending world champion 53. John Lund, and we have Lielo's Mr. Starter as 169 Andy Clark has rolled over. Harrison straight into the wires on the top turn, and number 2 is out of the race. A remark likewise. And the leaders are passing them everywhere. And we've got another rollover. 128, John Wright. It's 471, Bobby Burns, who leads through. Number 2, Paul Harrison, and 272, Andy Hodgson's got an outside rear flap, and he is out of this year's semi-final at half-time round. The crowd have run from 515 Junior Wayman, and that's the way it's going to stay. The check flag goes up and down, and it's the defending world champion. 53, John
B. 309 drifts wide and tries to put the pressure on 212 and 33. Peter Fording's gone through to lead. James B's coming in with a big one down the back straight and sends Peter Fording sailing into the Arco and out of the grand final. James B. 309 put Peter Fording away on turns 3 and 4 and leads the grand final. Peter Fording's lost 2 or 3 places, which put 53 to the inside of James B down the back straight, was buried into the much fancied with 100 number 20, Lionel Shaw in 362, bumpers going in on that turn, Mason trying to get through that courtship. Mason in 2nd place. Whoa! Face Smith 407 and 159, John Sage, and they take Chris Elwell up into the bank, so Elwell in 501's gone. John Sage hangs his car on the banking as well in the 9, and Elwell's trying to get started in the 501 car, doesn't look like he'll be able to do it. 247 Andy Webb's hooked up with 407 Craig Smith. David Toulson's climbing all over the top of Murray Harrison, 97 up on turns 1 and 2. And David Toulson parts himself on the top of the 97 car on turns 1 and 2 as they were battling for a spot down the places. And meanwhile, Des Chandler shunts Warren Hunter, number 20, turns 3 and 4. And we've lost 5-7. Murray Harrison, 8 is 159, John Sage, 9 at 533, Phil Herzog, and in 10, 154, Gary Tresser. And John Lund takes a wide line as he's in 4th place and moves up the inside of Danny Clark and almost brings it as Matt Martin's in the way. And Clark's going to cut Finnegan up and take that 4th place. Bert Finnegan in 5th, and 4 Mike Hayward has spun out to the action immediately, and Graham Barr's gone in 35. Their world dream is over. It's 22 Will Yarra that leads them down the home straight for the first time in 1-8, and it's 1-8 John Wright that leads it down the back straight for the first time, and Will Yarra goes in hard in car number 22, and Wright's gone to the fence in 1-8 with 55. Bert Finnegan 3rd, and Fording's in trouble in 33, and he's gone. Peter Fording's crashed out of the 1992 World Series. 272 Richard Mason, and Andy Hodgson comes in and the leader's gone. Andy Clark's tangled up with Richard Mason and he's gone. The Hodgson that leads, and there's people tangling up right in front of him, and Hodgson's gone in 272. And 33 Peter Fording through to lead it from 1-8. John Wright through to lead it from 1-8. John Wright. Peter Fording's in trouble in 33. And John Wright's gone out of 2nd place in 1-8. And there's a big foul up on turns 3 and 4. And Frankie Wayman Senior 212 comes through to lead it.
got traffic in front of him and they're tangling up, and he gets simply in trouble. We'll check through the lineup of blues there to go through. 234 Mark Huxley, 413 Matthew Bennett, 236 Mike Hines, and a roll over already. They got one right. And they charge away from the blues, but he shoves it into the center. Matthew Bennett right over in 413. And wait. Children taking spectacular one in the consolation and crying on. And then flag goes down with a way racing and just look at that down the home train as they all head towards turn one. Mark Huxley there, France 234 216, very far away. That was on the button. 87 Neil Big goes on the exit of that straight with him.
Running over 20 laps with Richard Mason in car number 202, Mandy Hodgson in 272. Hodgson using the bumper on terms of 3 and 4, but he's not a something goes there. Whoa! Red straight out, Mr. Starter, please. So.
Yeah, as 146 goes flying into the fence, courtesy of the 77 Inflats front bumper, moving through on the outside and takes the lead. 202, 515, those are the ones to watch in the early stages of the race. Junior's putting the power down far too much and spins on out. 97 and 2 gets Mike Cutler's look at 188. Fourth place, 533. Phil Herbside puts the power on too wide and goes hurtling out. It's going to be 5 next time, Mr. Starter. We've got an incident on the back straight for car 14, Roger Bromore, Wally Pitton, and now 159 in there with 131, Richard Thornton. Here comes the Starman charging down the home straight. We've got a spinner out and it's 109 Feds, pushing on 175, Rob Pierce, number 98 Lescar, 97 Murray Hansen takes out number 2, we have a rollover. For his back bender, 471 Bobby Burns throws that finds to turn him in onto the infield, action all the way, and Bobby's gone flying out of the grand final. The lap's ticking away and Paulding increases his lead. 31 Dave King in a very similar car, is still in there as well, and 98 Les Spencer does the deal on 33. Peter Paulding taking cue with Des Chandler, and the 2 to go goes out for your race leader, 31 Dave King. Sparks could still fly yet as number 20 Warren Hunter closes him down, and they both hurtle down the back straight. 2-1-2 Frankie Wayman still hobbling on the outside, but it's these two guys being passed to show the 1 lap to go for this time round. 31 and number 20, and will Warren Hunter do the deal on the race leader, 31 Dave King. He's going to wind up that big 510 Chevy, puts the bumper in, bumper's flying, the yellow top goes wide, and Hunter shoots it on through. Superb manoeuvring, classic stock car racing, and the checker flag goes down to Preston-based number 20, Warren Hunter. Carrying the paddling cars, 2-1-2 Frankie Wayman in the old 452 Joe Joplin car. Immediately behind, desperately trying to move through in second place. Andre Zang goes very wide to the fence, desperately trying to keep out of the way of these fast-moving men who are seeking to get through on the inside every lap. 169 Andy Clark, he takes out the 24 car, Elisa Harter out here on the pit stern. 402, that's Andre Zang. He received the bumper for 109. Phil Smith tries to tangle him through, but the 109 car gets through, and Zang is having quite a race in this very first event of his. So your leader is 34 Mal Brown. He receives the number 1 signal from Lorne Foster, Mr. Starter. 218, that's Derek Fairhurst, who flatters into the fence on the home straight. 202, Richard Mason goes through. Andre Zang receiving a big one and just about gets out of a pile, which takes out 3 cars, including 212 Frankie Wayman. And Zang is out in a heap of steam on turns number 2. Checker flag time and 128. John Wright from Longing takes the first heat of the night. In second place was 34 Mal Brown. Actually still holds up this section of blue tops. Duxbury cooks it far too much and goes spinning out with 216 from Hunter, who tangles out with Shaw in quite spectacular style. 216 Graham France recovers well and he's chasing after Smith. Will Smith be able to hold out the charge of 98 Les Spencer, 515 Frankie Wayman Jr. The blue tops go wide, Junior looking for the inside line, and will they tangle out in a shower of sparks? Smith on the outside, 98 Les Spencer on the inside, and Junior Wayman looking to get through both of them. 98 Les Spencer now takes the lead, firing down the wide wall on the outside, down the home straight. He manages to try and get away from 64 Kev Smith, who's desperately trying to hold out the Silsden-based superstar. And Will Smith gives the big one back to 98 Les Spencer, and Smith is trying to get through on the inside. He nearly goes over the Temple Ball King, and the checkered flag goes down to 98 Les Spencer. It's the Midland man who takes checkered flag in the second heat of the night in superb style for 64 Kev Smith. 1-3-1, 200 Owen Brown, he flies out on the pitch turn. And we've got chaos down the home straight, 2 and 3. Danny Clive tangling out with a 98 Les Spencer, as is 2-3-4 Mike Dutchby. He's out going on through with 86 David Tolson. 4-4-4, he tangles out with him, and it's 34 Mal Brown still holding the lead. 64 Kim Smith puts the big one in, who makes a mess, and he goes out with 2-8 Derek Fairhurst. So puts the big one in, does Junior, and Will Man be able to hold him out, tries to cut him into the infield marker. He holds it and wins tonight. 5-1-5, Frankie Wayman Jr. is not going to take any further part in this race as he has a rear flat tyre, and all the Starman go propelling themselves through. Dave Johnson, he's under a lot of pressure from 98 Les Spencer, and they go clattering into the 362 car, and Mal Brown powers down on the outside and retakes the lead on superb stock car racing. We are being treated to at Bradford Stadium. 35 to the wall just a little bit, down the back straight, puts the power down on the loud pedal once again, and he desperately tries to hold out the man in the 109 machine. The lap boards go out. One Foster Bit indicates that 34 Mal Brown still holds the lead. In third is 98 Les Spencer, up to fourth now, 33 Peter Folding, but 109 Phil Smith looking for the inside line. Mal Brown shuts him out once again, and this is good stock car racing. So everybody has their eyes up from Mal Brown's car, pushing on ever so slightly, puts the power down once again and breaks away from the 109 car. 98 Les Spencer, he's been taken by third by 33 Peter Foldy. 109 Phil Smith puts the big one in, and he's been successful this time. And 109 Phil Smith was flying on through. 34 Mal Brown surely won't be able to give any sort of answer to that one. 33 Peter Folding about to arrive on the scene, but they're moving through the turns for the last time. 109 Phil Smith about to take the checkered flag. 34 Mal Brown comes in an excellent second place. In third was 33 Peter Folding.
4-6-4 down the back straight. Andy Hodgson, the man applying that pressure in car number 272, with Peter Folding close in third in 33. Lead three altogether as they come onto the home straight. Jamie Davison still leading in 4-6-4, holding out Andy Hodgson 272. Bumpers coming in around turns 1 and 2. Hodgson gets up the inside in 272. Jamie Davison shuts the door in 4-6-4. Hodgson comes in harder around turns 3 and 4. This time Davison can't hold it, and Hodgson's coming through in 272 to lead on the home straight. And Jamie Davison replying 4-6-4. He certainly gets close around turns 1 and 2. But Andy Hodgson has the measure in 272 and pulls away in the lead down the back straight. Adjobs Davison back to second in 4-6-4, and Peter Folding's leaning on him in 33, trying to get through that second place, which he does as they come onto the home straight. Jamie Bean now in fourth in 309, closing on the Jamie Davison car at 4-6-4, but Andy Hodgson 272 pulling right away in the lead. 33 Peter Folding giving chase. And Andy Hodgson 272 certainly looks clear favourite to take heat 2. He's really flying in that new car with 5 laps to run next time for the 272 lead car in Brisker Formula 1 stock car heat 2. Peter Folding still in second in number 33. Andy Hodgson's got some traffic immediately in front of him, 272. Gary Tresser going right across the front of him, causes a slight problem for the 272 car. He pulls right away once again, although Peter Folding has closed slightly in car number 33. There's a big shunt on the back straight as the leaders come by, and Andy Hodgson's in trouble in 272. Grant Abangan rolls the car right over and out of the lead. That's a big roll over Hodgson there on the back straight. Slightly in car number 33. There's a big shunt on the back straight as the leaders come by, and Andy Hodgson's in trouble in 272. Grant Abangan rolls the car right over and out of the lead. That's a big roll over Hodgson there on the back straight. Everybody's a long way back, and it looks like it's just going to have to OJ in that one with 33. Peter Folding crossing the line, takes the check. Worst on the front, he's tapping his back bumper as they come out the west bend and down towards the east bend. Nigel Wharton comes in with a big one in 4.22, and that shows Davison wide in 4.64, and Nigel Wharton comes through to lead race 2 for the Bristol Formula 1 stock cars. And now Junior Wayman 5.15 right with Jamie Davison 4.15 down the first and second on the charts. Coming around the East Bend, and there's just one lap to run now, and Junior Wayman's closing down 4.22 Nigel Wharton. We head towards the West Bend for the last time, and Nigel Wharton's got a back marker right in front of him. 4.22 Nigel Wharton at the head of the pack, but Junior Wayman's closing him up in 5.15. Junior Wayman's coming in with a big one now towards the East Bend, and Nigel Wharton sent wide in 4.22, and Junior Wayman's coming through, but he's lost all his power, and Nigel Wharton's going to win race 2 for the Bristol Formula 1 stock car. Jamie Davison comes through to second.
Tremendous side, Creamer from the Royal lead is 4, 5, 6. And he's got out in a big heap up there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at these cars on turbo. And it's Gazbot in the 41 car, the 41 Gazbot in 5 next time. Mr. Starter and gets lifted right across the infield. So we could have a chance. There's definitely a gap through the racing line. Will the leader be held? It's still Rita Harder in car number 24. Leading 172 now in second spot, so we've got a fine array of... It really is an awesome start then. John Lording, 441 in all kinds of problems. Andy Hodgson really sticks the bumper in there hard going into turn 1. He's left the gap. Nigel Wharton's took fourth spot. Numbers, Mr. Starter, 422, 272. Hodgson in second spot, 222. Junior Wayman, 2 car drifter back again. We got some real collision there. Go to the scene as quickly as possible, please. Coming field, Bristol Formula 1 Grand National 93. Judy Wayman gets spun out then, Judy Wayman's gone, and that's left.
Here we go again. There's a bit of a collision there and gets T-boning with goal. He goes up onto the centre. From Holland already pushing his way through into the leading position. Robbie Burns gets spun around on the fifth bend on the rest of the car. 2 on 5 and 2 on 3 and 4, 6, 4. Well, here comes 109. There he's been pushing through as well. Thomas there, we've lost 41
52.60, the leader's gone as well too. Bruno goes out, so Nigel Wharton in now between those two. They go round the corner to the car length, 2.5 car length between them. Wharton gets round the outside of Chandler, who comes in trying it. It's a good little attempt by Faulding, and he goes wide, but Faulding picks up a tyre, and Faulding's in trouble. And who's going to be? It's Faulding, 33 from 4.22 from 5.01 and 2. 53, 86, 55. Really sticking the bumper in there and then handing himself into the fence by 29 in. Higgins and Turk completely around by 5.08. Wobblers over there, they're drop kicking tyres, left, right and centre over there. Smith wins. Lee Hodge is taking 172. Third is 2-4 Harrison. Fourth is 4.22 9 Ward. Then goes 5.33 Peter Faulding. And it's sixth place.
If he really tried, Lisa coming very wide, but she's coming back up the inside. And Lisa's holding him up, and Lisa Hardaway's in 24. I think Peter Faulding just holding back a little bit there. That quickly running away we go. Okay, here we are at box left here. And can we have a change of Faulding in either hand? Here's 1-7 Steve Hudson and Blue Wayman. 5 on Frank. Crashing and barking his way through.
Driving himself 2 or 3 places. In the meantime, he collects the 109 Phil Smith. Peter Faulding hits T-bone and turned around. So it's 4.07 Craig's time for 4.07 Craig Smith still second, 3.83 third, 53 form. Down on bend number 2. 4.56 climbing all over the front end of 3.73. Number 40 does a turn from the 99 grand burn, 113 was suffering.
Rotational from it all long. Yellow's on the way forward, just short of race control. That's that ball. Will Johnson get the bumper in as well. Oh, and he lifted Faulding up there. Dave Johnson comes roaring under the Faulding car, and what a tremendous climax to this Briscoe Formula One Grand National Chicken Flag time. 3.83, Dave Johnson, he's got it. What a tremendous speed. 53, John Lund. 33, Peter Faulding.
No problems. Anyone at the moment? Harder from 3.40 3.91. Andy Smith taking first. Side 1-2. High 4.64, 64. 4.41. Barry Heath is not. Third is 64. 28, John Wright. Barry. Trying to hang on in there. Start who leads into the second half. 5.15, 53, 64, 109. 77, 7. Wayman's gone. So John Lund is given the lead. John. 53, 1992 champion. 53, John Lund. There goes the leader towards one of our large farms. This way, 86 Dave Tilson gets spun around. Go to caution, Mr. Starter. Caution for the 8. Wayne Hadley is the leader, and 221 gets all sorts of problems up there for 20, giving a big run there to Kev Smith in 64, and allows his brothers to come up inside on 5. Frank Wayman. They're going at it, hammer and tongs down the back straight. 515 puts the bumper in.
The green, the semi-tight way. Up down the turn, what they're going. Jennifer in the left spot. Step 1 and the odds of 5 and 4, Harrison 6. Melbourne goes past them in 30, Peter Faulding has the lead in 33. Stages. They've just got 1 lap left to run this time. And around turns 3 and 4 for the last time. Heading for rows 1 and 2 at Coventry in September. Mission of those top places.
from Dave Johnson, 383 from Johnson, heading for the pit stand. So the leaders come back to the home straight, 496, Stu Silman from 70, and the 1, 2, 3 are now rounding turns 3 and 4, and the back on the home straight, Roberts, number 3. And it's Neil Soul, 211, who takes him to the first turn, under pressure from Tony Smith, 195, who takes the Soul car right on down the home straight. Barry Heat's got a tyre under the front end of the 3/4 Harrison in car number 2. Neil 17, Paul Harrison continues his progress. And problems down there, he's tangled out with Phil Wills, number 6, he's taken over from the Ray Williams. They've gone to the fence in the heat, the Blues have caught out, Joe Jopley's gone, Craig Howard. And the Star Raiders in trouble, and there's all sorts of problems on turn 1. Murray Harrison's coming in 7th. It looks like Rob Cowley with Stevie Hodgson 8. Des Chandler hammers that bumping hard on Junior Wayman and Jeff Nichols. But Junior Wayman rides it well, and he still holds out. Bill Wills is spun out by Junior Wayman at the front and clear from Des Chandler, who's working hard. Stevie Hodgson and Rob Cowley continue to swap bumper work. Hodgson sideways on, and Cowley's taking him on the Nottingham Road to Hodgson, but he's okay. He's still moving forward and takes the lead down the back straight. Murray Harrison gets in for Coventry or Settle. Here they come into the home straight. It's going to be Junior Wayman.
We've got Brian Shooting car 7.5, Anthony 5.40, Steve Booth at 86 from 105, then 647. And 244 goes space by 33.855, England. And the winner, Keith Stafford X2O, Peter Hall number 80.
There we go, yellow. With Dave Cotter running 4, Dave Johnson 5 just at the eye. Dave Wallace 3rd in 3:37. Dave Johnson's 4, Junior Wayman. Conlon decided to stack a few up on the Nottingham Road turn. And there it goes, and Paulding's lost him. And Oxford sliding down the line a bit in 3:38. The tangle of Star Raiders from 383 and 64, and the number goes in hard on Dave Johnson. Gets there first to give it well on the Nottingham. He'll have to drop a couple of places for the leader. Heavy Nichols second. Change the placing, and Dave Beresford around the pit turn for the last time, back into the home straight, and there's the checkered flag, and Dave Beresford wins the Grand National Heat.
Cars involved in that. A3 next time, it's the start of 5. Next time we've got to change Dave Johnson then there. For us. Right. Oh, we got a car. Oh, comes through on the inside, and Woodall's got to take it right on the last lap. In third, trying to fight off. We got to lift off cars, lifted off all the way down up his left. 56. Oh, and who's up there? 538's hooked up on the back. Bill Shaw giving him a tow round. They look as though there we go. Just look at that on turn 1. That's 4 taken in this type of racing. Big brash too. Then who's got to get tipped over somehow? Oh, and a big crash there, Murray Harrison involved in that one.
31 going in there nicely with a bumper. Big thump from 31. So your lead car then, 31. Dave King moving. Well, your leader's still safer. Oh, and the leader goes. He must get himself going. He's still the leader. So 1-7, serious damage then is 215. Tyres all over the place, and one we have a roller, 2 rollers then, so car drawing away from the other positioning. Apart from that, on the engine with 3 lap board, and then 260 Dave Beresford, and still these 3 cars, this time courtesy of Steve Hodgson, having a bit of a, so he's not going to go for his match. 172 pulls away from the rest. 99 Graham, Pete Balding. I was giving it earlier, 70.
24 from Dave Cottrell and 70 for 128 he kept.
5, Jeff Nichols been in the pins up there on turn 1 as the leaders come through again. It's Hayward from Willie comes under pressure from Kev Smith around turns 1 and 2. And into that. Racing with all the way on to the middle. And that puts Andy Smith into the lead in 391. Going to drop a few places. Let's push John Lund up in the winner. Ian Platt is home. Smith knows he's got a battle on his hands with Stevie Hodgson just chopping away. And Dave Beresford around the pit turn for the last time. Back into the home straight. And there's the checkered flag, and Dave Beresford wins the Grand National 8. Finishing second is 391 Andy Smith. Third over the line is John.
Over the pace, there's your leaders at 5 next time. This is not a 5 next time. We've got to change. Dave Johnson in there deposited. Looks your race leader, the white 56, your race leader. Holding on, series up and hit 86 on the circuit. Barry Heath trying to close that gap down here. Looks around about 80 metres in things, and just a couple of those 196 Charles Stubbs and 610 Paul Clark. Explosive right on the word go. Just look at that on turn 1 then. They're really getting sorted out. Look at that on turn 2 then. Everything there. And somehow right on the circuit on this superb circuit. That's a real action matter where. Judy Lincoln goes on the third spot. John Lund in 53 is not too far distant.
Leader 4-3-4 comes home just. Car number 52 comes into us. Frank, his young son, behind him. Formula 1 stock car action, superb of the brisker Formula 1 stock cars. Howard flies into those two. He loves the shooting and onto the home straight. 78. So number 9, the white grader flag, which falls for him, and 202 comes in. And away we go with the championship event. 391 Andy Smith causes an early upset. Big Chambers, Robbie Burns, all involved heavily on the home straight.
17. Craig Smith going to the infield in 407, pulling out of the race. And the leader's gone. Chaser goes Spence Woods and falling almost through, but about Marcus spins in front of him. In the number 9 car. Seeing with Heat 2. Intense battles going on down and Star Grader 8. And 2 on the background, so almost winning the lead. Lisa Harder spun coming off turn 4 in 24. Lisa Harder comes right across. So they're losing very valuable time. And there's Jason Holden going 38 tangles out. We've gone into the home straight to win the first semi-final. 98 takes the check. Roger Bromley and Andy Jackson has gone in the best coming out turn 4. Well, strike 5-1-5 Junior Wayman. Helicopter returns to Kingsley's orders. 25 racing lap. And that's the green flag with away and racing. With a charity gala meeting, Grand Final. Wayman and John London tangled out. Inside line going down into turn 3. Back off turn 4 they come. Around that bend he comes. There's the checkered flag. And Peter Fording wins the BSCDA.
Next time, this time, around turn 3 or 4, up towards the 10 flag. Tim Rice, off we go. That's 393, Mark Smith. He's your leader as the... Turn 2
got this Sunday afternoon hole. For the northeast is 393. Maastricht takes the checkered flag. They need all the anchor and rocking about the circle. Oh, 99 then the winner up. And surely he's going to collect. He collected does. Oh, the guys are really flying. The dust. Oh, this is the dust under his toes. Walk around the circuit. Through Wilton then in. Like I saw a 3. Oh, the lead. Here it's getting there. 6-5-3. Maggie is still as he goes 7 now then. And no sooner do we see precociously the second for time. Nick Eyes really putting the bumper in on the Nazi how they can. Here's Stevie Hudson, the driver from the north east of England, not really on as a hot letter push for Formula 1 racing. Oh, the leader's gone, Maastricht still there in that attack from the back mark, and that's opened up the race once more. This time it's Jason Holden then who's setting this race away. He's taken out the leader, then he takes out the third place car, so here's the name of the company from the Retribution. 5:37. Keep right there, it's something wrong. It's 5, next car to get down that back straight away, this time with 2:30 time. And off we go, right up and running, and Briscoe full line stop cars, 8-1, here's Skegler Stadium, this sunny, gorgeous, sunny evening. Mark one of the Skegler, 8-1, 8 car. 393, 2 up. Let's go. Oh, quite a good in up there on turns 1 and 2. That's it. They sorted some of the white riders out in a big way. Right back up then. Jerry Davidson in first spot of the show. From flag to flag. 307 ahead of 9 and 507. 9 gets... So Briscoe... the class grand final, the first part of the Skegler Stadium, we got Sprite to the action on at 2. And Frankie Wayman are in trouble towards the back of the group, but Ray was hooked up and there with 93. From Harley falls in, County down. Mike Smith in 393. Jamie Davis head down for 4. They need all the anchors who can lead. 464, Jamie Davis at 21 on from turns 3 and 4. The abilities disappearing up there into the cloud of death and on next time. 4th spot. Gonna take over the lead now. 505, 172 at 222. Once more, this time it's Jason Holden then who's second this race away. He's taken out the leader, he takes out the 3rd place car, so he's this is where the company's from the Retribution. This time this is
and a complete restart. So cars getting involved, 464 time as he starts to boil up. So here's the checkered flag. 436, but he's chased. Peter Bowling in number 1 gets left on the outside line, and 21 Mark Gilman looks to go with him. We've already got...
but the door is shut rather nicely there by Rob Cowley in car number 7 there. And that was number 137, Andy Jacklin, who found himself in a whole heap of trouble there. Handling that car quite well. 213. In car number 26, who comes hurtling down the home straight with Will Yarrow in second place. Someone else comes to grip over on that far side. Sparks 5 beneath the cars as they motor rapidly down that back left to the boys, which indeed it does. Daft is still there in 96, so that's how they are. Oh, and somebody's going to go there as Heath bumper in. Good night, straight into the fence they go. And Heath sails really on a nice little bit. Green flag is down, the final is underway. 25 cars on the grid, and it's going entered in car number 364, who's first away into the turn. And yes, we've got problems already over there on that far side. Looks like, oh, and that's the bumper going in down there. And who was it? Looked like Chandler, actually, in 2-1-3. Just check them as they come all the way through. Meanwhile, off goes Jacqueline with a flat rear tyre in car number 137, and the leader, still 364, and it looks as if Chandler has also gone in car number 213. That looks a bit serious over there. It's puffing, it's smoking. Brian McCrudden, he gets a little tap on the bumper, but rapidly. Oh, he puts it in there, and they're both going to go. They're both going to go, or looks like all in for Kev Smith in car number 64, as he motors down the back straight for the last time, puts somebody else away by the look of it. Okay, that will do, Mr. Starter, thank you. Reds, please.
twice, and it does, so just look at that. And yes, a win went the bumper, and Junior on this turn as the bumper goes in yet again on the Nottingham roadside. Harrison is pushed wide in kind of the 97. Away goes Junior into the fence. Harrison's going to come out of that turn and take the checkered flag. Right on the 97, Murray Harrison. Sure from Harrison. Harrison trying to get the balls away a little bit, and then he gets a crowd on that turn. From the outside of turns 3 and 4, and it's Cowley who goes into the leading car number 73. Harrison dropped back into that centre once again, trying to hold on there as Lionel Shaw gets tangled up with the man who's in third place, which was a good on top in 338. That's a little nudge back, but he's trying to push him out, and indeed he's staying. What a beautiful piece of driving there. Oh, and he gets caught up. What a shame. Tremendous big man coming through. It's number 22 on 3, and already they're beginning to sort themselves out. Spark still flying. Harrison is dishing it out, and he does exactly the same again.
They go on to the back straight. Competition under pressure from Stephen Case's 380 car. Who in turn is under pressure from the number 2. Harrison chasing out hard as well. 16. The one white top driver out there on the circuit. Robin Newsom. And it's 5:15. And 5:59. Burton all the way, 5:22, Will Yarrow puts her into the back end of the 97, 73 car. Gradually being caught by the number 2 car. And Will Harrison, the leader. 22, Will Yarrow in second position, nearly catches him there as they go down into the final turn. I think number 2, Paul Harrison, thinks 97 is in the lead. And they come across, and it's going to be 22 crosses the line in first. 250, Keith Chambers takes the second position. And an explosive conclusion to the Bristol Formula 1 racing here at the Salvo Road Stadium. Kingston, we can say red flag please, Mr. Starter, to bring the...
First heated evening for Bristol Formula 1. Nice clean start, everybody getting away. 22 cars gone through. 22 followed by 6, then 97, then 2 out there for 391 as he tries to get after Barry Heath with Barry Heath out the way. But yeah, it's gone. Takes the lead. Second place, John Mann goes through the inside of line, 8382 to take over second place. John Mann now roaring down the one lane. He goes in and diving, T-bones him into the parked car. Wayman gets caught up there at 53. John Mann takes West Up car in victory. Right to the back of the field there with 434 from McCrudden. Cummins over there for 396. And 413, Jason Cronshaw and Matt Bennett. Else also on the end of the time. 338 Proctor, sorry, to the car. 344, Tony Brown, the leader from 192. David down, and now Chandler Chantry goes in with the bumper. Pushing him wide into the park car. Chandler goes in as well. And who's going to take the lead? It's Murray Harrison, 97. 2 on 3, next unit it well there, but getting clouded in. End up into a parked car. Now then, who's got in there? It looks like 3 mils, Robin. Back there with a small problem. Thank you, Eamon. 5 on 5, got a puncture or a hurdle. Wide into that corner, somebody goes into the rope.
At this stage, McGowan back. Oh, they both go, and whoops! Now that was decidedly dodgy down. Webster could well have held on to that third place, and no, he hasn't. Actually, that's just an observation that Murray Harrison's up there in car number 97, and on the bottom, you give the black to Coolidge second place, 21 third. So Gilbert 260, 343 and 33.
Wallop, it does. Away goes Daft. But that could be an opportunity for Junior Wayman to come to 2, but McGowan making a bid for it in 369, didn't quite come off. The man in third place is Harrison. Junior Wayman in 515, Wayman winding it up down that back straight in an effort to get close to my 5. It's going to go in there, one twice out, it does, so just look at that. And yes, a win went the bumper, and Junior Wayman, Harrison winding it up. Is he going to get close enough on that turn? As Junior Wayman goes wide, Harrison comes through to take him on the inside, and Carl is down number 515. What's going to happen on that last turn? Wallop! It goes in there hard, and away goes Junior into the fence, and Harrison's going to come out of that turn and take the checker flag. Harder going a little bit wide on that turn. Again goes through, and Linton has a little nudge back. He's trying to push him out, and he did his stage. What a beautiful piece of driving there. Oh, and he gets caught up. What a shame.
But he's got the world champion up on his bonnet. Before we see the fourth position, 391 515 Frankie Wayman Jr. 5. Junior Wayman moves through into second place. 559 Bert Finnegan. And Finnegan makes the train of pushing 4 cars there. They'll have 2 laps to go. This time as the Taylor 38, 495, 69, something like that, Mr. Stuff. Yes, our lap scorer says if they want to argue up, Harrison can't ag. 495 gets taken out by the back marker, Jim. Mark Gilbank coming around to start his last lap, the safety fence, and he takes out Stuart Finnegan, and Finnegan's got something broken down there on the back end of the car now. Chasing hard in second position, and problems down there on the pit turn. 5, Stuart Finnegan to take the checkered flag. 559 Bert Finnegan comes home for Lisa Harter, being shadowed all the way by 22 William of number 16. 97 down into the final turn, and I think number 2 Paul Harrison thinks 97 is in the lead. And they come across, and it's going to be 22 crosses the line in first. 250, Keith.
About and one really didn't have to think too hard about that, surprisingly enough, or not so surprisingly, see for 382. Bill Bicknell meanwhile is still going round, 7.